alive now,
Oh god. He is brand spanking new.
Alright. Yeah, this is where I last left it off on. I have a extended barrel on a pipe pistol with a suppressor on the extended barrel with a scope. And it's a pipe bolt action pistol that uses 38 rounds instead of 308 rounds. And 308 rounds, by the way, are really rare to come across. I could get perks to enhance my finding of more ammo, but be honest though, this weapon alone is just enough. It's just enough for me to warrant a good perspective. As I mean by perspective, as in this thing's gonna be hitting hard.
Hopefully.
Well, say this now. It already does 41 damage. That with the stealth bonuses. Let's just say for example, if I were to have a stealth bonus, that with the stealth bonus and the Sandman suppressor one. Sandman suppressor.
I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head all day now because of you.
Yeah, the Sandman suppressor song. Suppressor song? No, I meant... Yeah, it's called... Oddly enough, the perk is actually called Mr. Sandman. And what it does is it allows you to kill a sleeping NPC instantly.
You already told me about that ability. You actually told me about most of the abilities you get.
Hello. Don't know why my messages keep deleting themselves on Discord. I'm not even deleting my messages. Wait, do you mean on Discord or on my actual YouTube channel then? Joey. Yeah. Oh, so, Mr. Sandman perk actually also increases your suppressor damage as well. So that means if you have suppressed weapons, they'll be doing a lot of damage. A lot of damage. More damage than it would be doing if it was not a suppressor. I wrote again. Right. So there must be an admin in your. There must be an admin in your like server that keeps deleting them. Yeah, there has to be an admin in your server that keeps deleting them. Oh, yeah, it must be the self-promotion bot. Yeah, because I can see the bot right there. Well, I can't see it here on the thing, but yeah, there is a bot that does that in servers in Discord. Alright. Alright, so I always loved about, you know, Fallout games and, well, Bethesda games in general with their sneak mechanics is that if you're in the light, you get spotted regardless how high your sneak level is. Of course, you can always use boy, but again, they're rare, so. So, Jakeem, how are you doing then? Jack? Hello?
I'm trying to listen to you. This is just a very loud game.
Oh, someone's shooting a gamma gun at
And
someone.
for some reason, you are very, very quiet. I'm not sure if it's the microphone or what.
Am I quiet now?
No, you are not. That's much better.
Yeah, sorry, I was a bit away from my mic. So yeah, there's a gamma gun over there, like someone's shooting a gamma gun at someone. Might be a Children of Atom. Because if you don't know, in Fallout 4, it was actually atomic bombs that caused the apocalypse, not nuclear ones.
Odd.
Well, actually no, it was atomic bombs in all of them, but they call them nuclear ones because they actually had a devastation as a nuclear one. They were just as devastating as a nuclear one.
Well, yeah, I mean, the atom bomb and the nuclear bomb are both very, very terrifying weapons in reality.
.8 times damage. That's pretty decent. Oh, it is a Children of Atom. Wait, so that means I should be... Yeah, I should be safe. I should be safe to approach these. Yep, I am. No, I'm not safe to approach them. Oh god, yeah, I am definitely not safe to approach them.
Do not test me, heretic. I shall find you. You cannot escape Adam's chosen. Do not test me. What? It couldn't be. Surrender now, and Adam may show you mercy.
Don't know why children of Atom, peace-loving, religious people are attacking me for.
No idea.
Children of Atoms love to use gamma guns, which means... fucking radiation. And radiation in Fallout 4 decreases your maximum health. Okay, hello, Myaluk. Okay. To be honest, I was expecting that Myaluk to actually find me there, not... Okay, yeah, that was scary. Myaluk was really close to finding me, but... Where the oh my god, don't tell me I got rid of my sledgehammer. Wait, no, my sledgehammer's in storage, I think. Or it... No, it can't break in this game because it's not like Fallout 3. I know it doesn't... I know the weapons in this game don't break. They don't have a condition thing. They don't have a condition meter next to them. They don't break in this game.
Reminds me of the good old days with Fallout 3 when your weapon could break and you had to carry spares of that weapon just so you could repair the main one.
Or you could invest into the repairsman perk and repair your weapon. Which I found out to be doing a lot. If you had 100 on repair, you could always repair your weapon regardless. Regardless on how many materials you had, you could always repair it, which is stupid. In Fallout 3. It's probably another reason why people didn't like Fallout 3 that much. And then they brought back the condition bars for the weapons in Fallout 76. Yeah, your weapons can break in Fallout 76. Oh, and did I forget to mention if they break in Fallout 76, they're completely gone. It's not like it does reduce damage. Well, it does do reduce damage. But at the point, it will just stop doing damage overall. And then when you continue to use it past its broken state, it will just fall apart. You could still repair it. It still is in your inventory. But repairing it actually costs you to sacrifice another version of that weapon. If it's a pipe pistol, then that's understandable, because pipe pistols are everywhere in that game. That's why I like pipe pistols, because pipe pistols are more versatile than any of the other weapons in Fallout 4. But if it's like something like a 10mm pistol in Fallout 76, you can bet your ass you're going to be fighting a lot of creatures just to try and get that weapon back. And even then, you can buy a new one from one of the players' vending machines. And yes, players set up vending machines to get caps. And FYI, they can set the price tags.
You did not have to whisper like that. That was creepy as shit, man.
They can set the price tags.
Please stop.
Maybe.
Seriously, please stop.
Free real estate.
No. Just no.
Yeah, anyway, yeah, they can set the price tags in that game. Bullshit, I know, but yeah, they can set the price tags in that game. Fallout 76 is a controversial game, though, amongst the Fallout fans. Because a lot of them got fucked over. I'm one of them. I got fucked over. Oh, a multiplayer Fallout game? That sounds nice. Thank you, Todd. Oh, wait, Todd, yours fuck up somehow. Listen, Todd, I know the whole entire thing about your games being buggy and all that has became a meme and became a joke on the internet, but we don't find them. We don't find the bugs in your AAA titles fucking charming anymore. We find them unacceptable now. And if I swear, if you release fucking Elder Scrolls 6, which, yes, they have announced Elder Scrolls 6 is coming out. They actually showed a small teaser of the landscape of the game in Elder Scrolls 6 in the E3 version. Am I? Yeah, I'm in Swan's Pond. There's Swan right there. I don't want to fuck with Swan. I felt sorry for Swan, though. Swan was a normal person who got tested on with an experimental version of FEV. You know, the Force Evolutionary Virus. The same virus that causes super mutants in the Fallout universe. Yeah, he's became a super mutant behemoth because of it. It's kind of weird.
I mean, I'm not really that interested in Fallout lore as much as you are. Like, if I'm being entirely honest.
Also, the FEV is also cause of Death Claws.
You already told me that. It was like Death Claw is like a gecko or something that was infected with the same shit.
It's a Jackson chameleon.
Yep, poor chameleon.
Jackson's chameleon. Got experimented on by the Institute. Well, I don't think it was actually the Institute, because FEV was not originally created by the Institute. It was originally created by a guy called the Master, who created the first ever super mutants that actually retained human intellect. You know what I mean.
Who sounds like he deserves to die painfully.
But the thing is,
as
though,
little mercy as possible.
The thing is, though, he made super mutants not as a means of killing humans. He made it as a means to turn the tides in the war before the bombs dropped. Because if he thought, oh, let's make a giant hulking super soldier, because everyone knows how that works out. Resident Evil. I'm saying that because they literally tried to do the same thing with civilians in Resident Evil because you know the T virus.
Oh, trust me, they did it with a lot more than just civilians. Pretty much anyone they needed to disappear ended up becoming a test subject. They experimented on sharks, plants, snakes, you name it. I'm fairly certain it
I
had
know about the
these.
sharks. I know about the sharks, because in one of the games you actually find those zombie sharks in the sewers.
No, not in the sewers. I think you're referring to Resident Evil 6, and that was an outbreak of the C virus, not the T virus.
No,
The only
you find them in not in the sewers. It's in this aquarium area, and
Yeah, the aquatic testing tanks, which is where they created the zombified T-virus infected shark known as Neptune, and its two pre-zombified shark pups that were born shortly thereafter.
yeah, which weren't zombies, by the way. They were not zombies. They were still alive.
Well, they weren't zombies in the traditional sense. Like, it did not affect them the same way the T-virus affects people, but it still drastically altered the anatomy of them, making them further crave the flesh and making them highly aggressive.
Yeah, see the things with the things the T virus does in Resident Evil to animals is totally different than it does to humans. Say
Oh
for
no, it's similar to
example,
some animals as well. That's why you end up with the Cerberus and not some sort of super puppy.
yeah, but I meant like you know, some animals get scot-free and some animals don't. Say for example, the reptiles that were experimented on with the T virus, you know, that eventually became the hunters, and the, you know, the Mr. X, who eventually was just a normal military soldier.
No, Mr. X, I believe, was a clone. It was actually Nemesis that used to be a normal person. In fact, the real Nemesis used to be a pro boxer. He refused to quit on a match and won it, and in the end, let's see, they turned him into a tyrant, and then they captured his wife and kid to be the first things that he was tested against.
And the thing is, though, he was still conscious through the entire thing as well.
I know.
Because in the remake, people are already finding like leaked audio tapes of him when he was in his tyrant form, saying, "I don't want to hurt my family" and all that, as he was turning.
Yep.
Yeah, people are already are like data mining and all that, and leaking info of the remake of the third game. And yes, they are making a remake of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Hello. I'm hidden right now. Oh, caution. I don't know how that guy didn't immediately spot me. I was like, I literally walked right past him. Right? And this guy, right, was just like, who's there? Like, I was crouched, obviously. But it was like, he was like, who's there? And I just stopped and looked at him.
I'm now reminded of a portion of a joke series I saw, Dragon Ball Z Kai Abridged Episode 3.
Yeah.
Vegeta shows up against, Trunks shows up telling him about Dr. Gero. And you just hear Goku, only saw Z, who dat?
That was a very bad joke. The Back Bay. Apparently there's a place called the Back Bay. The Back Bay. Whenever I hear that in a game, it's like the Back Bay. It sounds like that one cheesy horror movie, but it turns out to be the greatest movie of all times. You know, like The Thing. It looked ridiculous.
What thing?
Oh, there's a movie called The Thing.
Oh, the literal thing.
Yeah, the little thing. I like how most of these enemies are like, oh, I'm hearing shit and all that, and I'm literally just brushing against them. In some cases.
I am now somewhat reminded of a supervillain showdown. Smith goes to convert the Joker, and there's the Joker. Here's the thing. He goes to convert him, and you just see the Joker's chest cavity open up, revealing the fact that he is, in fact, the Thing.
Wait, that's a dead body I was shooting at. I accidentally shot a dead body's head, thinking that was the guy's. And then the guy was like, who's that? Because he heard the bullet land he did on the head. And yes, you have to put consideration of them hearing the bullets as well. It's not like you shoot and miss and they're like, oh, I just immediately know where you are. It's like they look for you. Ooh, a pipe bolt action rifle with a scope. I'll take that, thank you very much. And I will probably put a suppressor on that later. But yeah, again, I'm not really into semi-auto rifles just yet. Most of my damage is coming from semi-auto pistols, so yeah. Also, critical hits also work differently in Fallout 4 as well. The way they work is that you have to fill this bar, and when the bar's full, just when you hit the button to attack someone in VATS, you quickly press square and you execute the critical.
Okay.
It even comes up with this music going, and then you see the bullet get to travel to them and go through them and all that. And yes, it sometimes is guaranteed a one-shot kill as well. And there's actually perks that help benefit gaining more crit meter stats. The one that's also, you know how in VATS, the further away you are, the less likely you're going to hit a target with your shots. Right.
I'm still listening. It's just, again, I don't normally play Fallout, so I don't really.
Well, say there's
No,
a there's a stat in Fallout called perception. I've practically maxed out my perception, and which means I'm likely to hit people from further away in that.
Oh, so it's basically an increase of accuracy.
But I don't always hit my target. Basically, when you execute a critical hit, no matter how far away they are and how low the percentage is, it will always hit the target. That means I can literally have like an enemy like 300 yards away from me activate VATS, right? And they will only have like 5% to hit them in the body or head. Yeah, execute critical, and I literally have a guaranteed hit. It's always a guaranteed hit with critical hits. It literally makes it always 100% accurate.
Nice.
But unfortunately, though, I don't have the perk critical banker, so I can't have more than one bar of critical meter full. So I only have to use 1 meter, and then I'm done. I have to fill it up again. So, where is it that I was going again? I can't remember what quest I was going to be doing. Semper... No, not... I don't want to join the Brotherhood of Steel. Special delivery. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's the raiders I need to deal with. Preston Garvey asked me to travel to a settlement that's requested help from the Minutemen. I should go to the Nordhagen beach as soon as possible and see what I can do to help them. Talk to settlers at the Nordhagen beach. You have to be careful though with some enemies in this game, because some enemies actually have like higher perception than others, so they can see you when you're sneaking.
And in that way, Fallout has much more complicated stealth mechanics than Skyrim.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, when you max out your stat, when you max out the sneak skill, the sneak perk in this game, you are completely invisible to everything. Like, it's a 50% increase, so, yeah. And not only that, your agility, which is the name of the attributes you need to do up, that affects stealth. So you're coming out with at least 75% more stealth than you were if you only had one. Oh no, no, no. Fucking rad scorpion. Fuck you, rad scorpion. Instead of biting me, you bastard. The ones I hate the most are Death Skull Rad Scorpions. They're the ones that always level with you, by the way. I don't know how I'm actually winning the fight between the Red Scorpions and myself, but I'll take it, game. There's loads of perks in this game that are crazy. There's a perk in a game called Born Survivor, where when you drop, I think, below 10% health, you automatically use a stim pack and heal yourself. And there's also the Blitz perk, which I still love that perk, by the way. That's a really good perk. There's a perk that makes it so you can heal radiation when you're in sunlight. It's actually called solar powered, by the way, the one where you heal off of sun, where you heal radiation away from sunlight.
To be honest, I never 100% even understood the combat of Fallout.
You don't really need to understand the combat of Fallout to get into Fallout. All you need to know is that you can play the game as if any other first-person shooter, really. And I'm not even joking either.
Oh, I realized when it came to the Fallout series, I generally did.
Like, you don't have to use VATS at all. You can just go around with a melee weapon and smack bitches to death. VATS is necessary though if it's a stealth build, which I'm making a stealth playthrough. I'm doing so. Oh, hello, Wizzle. Let's see, will I one-shot this? Yep. Of course I one-shot it. Because the stealth bonuses in this game are overpowered. Also, did I forget to mention that my next upgrade for my ninja perk makes it so I do 5 times normal damage while sneaking.
Nice.
It does 4 times normal damage right now. But then it goes to 5, and then the final one goes to 10. So that means I'm doing 1,445 damage. That's how much damage I'll be doing with a stealth kill. That's not as crazy as in like the 15 times damage you can do in Skyrim, but you know what I mean. With a dagger. Because believe me, that was fucking insane, that was in Skyrim.
You guys got me stirred up over nothing.
When it came to Skyrim, I usually preferred, like, actual fighter-style builds.
Oh god, that's a Raider Psycho. Please say I've got a stim pack or two. On my lucky day. Oh, thank God. I have stim packs. I like how they're claiming that I'm using the stealth boy when I'm not. I'm just crouched here in the shadows and they don't even see me. Be careful, this guy's using a stealth boy. No, I didn't, Weasel. I didn't watch that video you posted and shared on YouTube. So, that'll be crazy though, because I'm gonna be hitting, like, I'm gonna be one-shotting death claws at the end of this.
Oh, holy balls.
And death claws are like the strongest creatures, well, one of the strongest creatures in the game. Death claws, yeah. I like the way they look in this game. They don't look like they did in Fallout 3. They actually look more reptilian-like in this game with devil horns. Well, they've always had that devil horn trait, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh.
No, yeah, though, is that if you actually have the, I think it's the Wasteland Workshop DLC.
Yeah?
You can actually get something which is called a Zeta emitter, I think it's called. And what it does is it makes any hostile creatures passive. And
Interesting.
they protect your settlements that you build. They're basically an extra guard. And you can even do it with death claws as well. Yeah, it's crazy the DLCs are. The thing is though, ghouls don't age, by the way.
You already told me that.
Yeah, but that's really baffling though, because you can actually find a ghoul child in a fridge saying he got stuck in there.
That's pretty twisted.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Because ghouls have this strange mutation, they don't need to eat. So, then they can't starve to death. They don't need to eat. They still need to drink, but they don't need to eat. Apparently, they feed off the radiation that's been around in the wasteland. It's their food source now. oddly enough, if you do actually shoot a ghoul with a gamma gun in the game, you are actually healing the ghoul.
Heh.
It's funny though, because as a joke in the game, you can get a gamma gun, right, in the game that does 50% more damage to ghouls, but it shoots radiation. So you're actually only just healing the ghoul by an extra 50%.
That's fucked up, man.
And that's a thing you get as a quest reward.
That's like the game's flipping you off.
Gamma guns heal. They heal ghouls. They heal ghouls. Like, Hancock, for example, he's a ghoul. If I were to shoot him with that, and he would have his health missing, he would be healed by it.
Still, though, I mean, what the fuck?
Does 50% more damage to ghouls. And it's a gun that shoots radiation. Yeah, Professor. You're fucking insane. Oh, what should we do for a reward for the children of Atom? I know. Let's give them a gamma gun that does 50% more damage to ghouls. But then don't tell them that what they're actually shooting at them is only healing them by an extra 50%. Yeah, good on you, Todd. Make a gun that literally makes it useless against things that are immune to radiation. Death claws are immune to radiation. Super mutants are immune to radiation. Synths are immune to radiation. Even the Gen 3 simps that look exactly like humans and are a perfect copy are immune to radiation. Oh, also centaurs from Fallout 3 are also immune to radiation, but we don't ever talk about them because they're not in this game. They're not even in Fallout 76, and they said that all the enemies from the previous games would be in it. Well, I gotta give them credit though. Centaurs, probably one of the craziest creatures they've ever created.
Holy shit. Sorry, the Gundam I'm piloting now is a literal walking tank.
Of course it is. Like, it's a Gundam that's got heavy armor on it. What do you expect?
No, I mean, like, more so. You need to look at this thing, man.
Is it like a big bulky thing?
Yes.
Let me guess, it dwarfs the other ones. In its size.
Yes, it does, actually.
Oh god. Just imagine that though.
It is tough to control, though. Not only that, but its weaponry is tough to figure out as well. It's mostly heavy weaponry. Multiple different types of heavy cannons. Good lord, and the delay time should you die is ridiculous.
Alright, so... yeah, I'm gonna go try and make my way to that settlement. Oh, apparently I've already discovered the settlement. Oh yeah, I discovered the settlement, then just fucked off. I remember now.
Oh my god, it hits like a truck.
Of course it would. It's a tank thing.
Oh no, I mean, like, this thing doesn't have a bottom. It has to be levitated. Its entire top half is effectively a heavy cannon.
Did the Minutemen send you?
Yes, I'm here to help. What's going on?
There's a group of raiders that won't leave us alone. Stealing our food and supplies, threatening us if we can't give them what they want. We know where they're coming from, but we can't stand up to them ourselves.
Don't worry. I'll take care of those raiders for you.
I hope so. We didn't know what to do.
Right, so I need to go kill raiders. Oh, I remember this bit. God damn it. Yeah, I remember this bit now. Alright, I'm gonna have to get my pipe bolt action pistol back out for this. Which I actually renamed my pipe bolt action pistol to Your Head Goes Boom 2.0. Because it's really nice for shooting people in the head.
In the list for tomorrow. It's gonna be a great race.
It's gonna be a great race.
We got some fine bots in this race. Atomic Dreams is still hanging in there. Bob's your uncle is coming up fast. Don't forget Boston Blaster. He's pulled this out before. One hell of a race. You all get your bets in. I sure did. Coming up next, Lady Lovelace takes on the Iron Maiden in a head-to-head match. You don't want to miss this.
Okay, I missed Eager Ernie's head.
And here they come. Iron Maiden is still in the lead. It's neck and neck. We got some tough competition out here today. This race is really heating up. We've got a good, clean race today. Absolutely no funny business. Damn it! What is it now?
These are too bulky to even evasively roll on this thing. Whoops.
Come on, you're holding up the race.
Every second you hide. Man.
Who is that?
Take him down, boys.
Nothing there now.
Who the fuck is that?
I like that. Each time when I shoot one of the guys, this guy on like a loudspeaker, this guy in the loudspeaker is just like, who the fuck is that? He's like, who the fuck is that? And he doesn't know that I'm here at all. Also, I do not want to get that Assaultron on me. Assaultrons are like high focus combat robots, they are. As to say, they're able to tear even high level players to shreds. That's how dangerous Assaultrons can be. Oh my god. Wait, you gotta be kidding me. These are not even raiders. They're trigger men.
Damn it! Screw this!
Alright, got rid of Eager Ernie already. The thing is though, whenever it sends you to kill raiders, by the way, it only wants you to kill one person from the raiders. It doesn't actually want you to kill all the raiders. So when it says clear raiders, it just wants you to kill the leaders, so the raiders kind of get the message. You know what I mean?
What?
Whenever you kill raiders or leaders with the Minutemen, then yeah, that's basically just that, really. Kind of found it funny though how yeah, whenever it sends you on a mission to kill raiders, it only wants you to kill one specific raider that actually has a proper name. Like just then, I just killed a raider called Eager Ernie. I did.
Did you have any luck with those raiders?
Yeah.
I took care of those raiders for you.
Really?
So you only need to kill that one raider that has the name and the little
Talk about it.
green square above her head.
I think it's worth giving another chance.
I guess that's convenient in a way.
Yeah.
I guess you're from one of the vaults, huh?
So I need to talk to Preston Garvey again. The reason why I'm doing the Minutemen's quest line right now is because, well, I want to try and make the Commonwealth Raider free, basically. Like, I want to drive out the Raiders and have like a good society, if you know what I mean, like rebuild society in some way.
Yeah.
That's basically what you're doing in like Fallout 76.
You're tied to this place, kid. Your energy.
Because it's actually based 20 to 25 years after the bombs drop in Fallout 76.
Hey,
What now?
we've gotten big enough that we're having trouble communicating with all our settlements. It's a good problem to have, and I have a solution. I think it's time to retake the castle. It used to be the Minutemen HQ, way before my time. Well fortified, centrally located, and most important, it has a powerful radio transmitter we can use to broadcast to the whole Commonwealth.
It sounds like just what we need right now.
I thought you'd like the idea. So, should I have an assault force assemble near the castle?
Yeah, let's do this.
We'll do some recon and meet you outside the castle. See you there.
So we're going to the castle, which is the final area of the Minutemen's questline, if I'm correct. The castle used to be the Minutemen's HQ, till obviously Mirelurks and Super Mutants made their settlements there. Poor Preston Garvey, though. He was the last surviving Minuteman. He was. Till obviously the sole survivor, which is the name of your main, which is what the main character is known as in this game. Because, it's something that you, yeah. Yeah, they call the main character in this the sole survivor. So yeah, when I'm doing this, I'm gonna try my best to kill whatever I need to kill in order to keep this place under control. Okay, so sledgehammer time.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't think anyone in stream wanted to hear that.
Oh my god, I completely forgot you were streaming.
That was a weird sneeze as well. What type of sneeze was that? Sounded like
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
That was me snorting just snot.
Okay.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, is that you can completely side with the Institute as well.
Ah.
When you actually get to the point with the Institute and you see your son, after your son dies, he appoints you as the director of the Institute.
That much I knew.
That's if you accept it, though. If you accept it, then basically you get to shape what simps are. Are they actually humans? Are they actually living beings? Or are they just machines? To be honest though, Preston Garvey is really neutral about the whole thing. No matter if you make good or bad choices, he's one of the many companions. He's actually one of the few companions in the game. Not many. I meant to say few companions in the game that don't really give a shit. Because after
Well, I
all,
was gonna actually say, great, now because of you, I've got something else stuck in my head. You ever hear of Goblin Slayer?
oh yeah, I've heard
You
about
ever see
it.
Goblin Slayer Abridged?
No.
At one point, the Goblin Slayer was telling him a story about how goblins will goblinate everything, and you hear, like, everyone's idea on the goblins, and there's a dwarf, and he's like, I'm mainly neutral! It's not like the little bastards who goblinate beer, and then he just chimes in, oh no, they do. So then the dwarf just instantly changes, oh, now they have to die. I thought it was just funny how he just switches from, like, I'm mostly neutral. It's not like they do anything to beer. Oh no, they do. Oh, they must be dealt with.
Mm. Also, in this game, right, if you side with the Brotherhood,
Yeah?
fucking Liberty Prime. Oh, fucking hell. That robot's crazy. It's a
Communism shall not be tolerated.
Yeah. Communism shall be destroyed. American patriarchy shall be enhanced. You red commie bastards. It just sprouts loads of patriotic, non-communistic propaganda as it's throwing nukes at synths.
Like, you know that one song, that one meme song, America F Yeah? Like, a part of me is thoroughly convinced that they just have that song somewhere in that thing's brain and it plays it over and over and over again.
America, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah! Going
Coming
again to save the motherfucking day, yeah! God, that's such a stupid song, but still so funny.
Fucking hell, Team America, I love that movie.
It's so dumb, but so funny.
If you think that's funny, you should watch Epic Movie.
Already seen it.
Yeah. Bit with the Spartan guy gets his head knocked off by fucking...
Just does the peace out.
Yeah, does the piece out. Oh, Preston, come on. I know your AI's been broken since 2015, but you don't need to, like, you know, grind your ass against a fucking... Why are you going that way? The objective's over that way. What the fuck is he doing? I'm just following Preston,
What the
right?
fuck this shit? It's a dinosaur.
Oh, wow. The NPCs know how to jump. Wow, Todd. You finally taught an NPC how to jump. It's not like I saw NPCs in Skyrim glitch the fuck out, jumping on the spot before, trying to get upstairs. And yes, that's happened to me before in a playthrough.
Huh.
Oddly enough, the reason why Fallout 76 failed in its initial release, I'd like to say this now. One thing.
Yeah.
They were trying to retool a single-player engine made for making single-player games into a multiplayer format. You heard me correctly. The creation engine was made to create single-player games, not multiplayer ones. The reason why Elder Scrolls Online exists though is because A, Elder Scrolls Online is, well, not made with a creation engine.
I'm still listening, by the way.
And B, it's made with the Unreal Engine 4, which was designed to make single and multiplayer games. And MMOs. That's why the graphics on the Elder Scrolls Online looks far superior.
I'm not surprised by this.
Because, you know, it's Unreal Engine 4, for fuck's sake. I believe it's Unreal Engine 4.
Maybe.
All I know is that it's some powerful fucking engine that isn't the creation engine. It isn't a part of the creation engine at all. That's why it was never buggy or glitchy upon initial release. Although, I gotta give them props though for actually fulfilling my dream though, to have a multiplayer fucking Fallout game. Oh, it's funny though, because like literally two days, like not even 2 days, like wow. Wait. Oh god, soft sell my alerts. They're weak, but fucking hell. No, 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 no. Yeah, I don't think I want to end up being a ginormous crab meat food. Thank you. A ginormous mutated crab's food.
Insert crabs joke here. Just pull out a fat boy. Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Boom.
It's called a fat man.
I would totally do that. Just pull out the heaviest weapon I have, scream, "Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?" and then see how much I can blow up.
Oh shit! You want to know something I find absolutely crazy though? Is that if I wanted to, I could make. I could. I could upgrade my pipe pistol to use 50 cal. To use 50 cal rifle bullets.
Okay.
And those are one of the bunch of rarest of all ammos to come across. In fact, the 50 cal ammo is so rare, in fact, that you can only find it in a few spots in the game. And of course, there's obviously perks that help in finding more of it, but not having any of those perks, you're fucked. You're absolutely fucked because you can't find 50 cals from any dead bodies at all. Right, so oh yeah, it's called Your Head Goes Boom 2.0. I was thinking of like speccing into a rifleman and upgrading this into a bolt action sniper rifle, because that's what it turns into. And it's not like I don't have a sniper. Oh, yeah, that's more like it. I've also got a perk on where the more times I attack in vets, like the more targeted limbs. Like if I multiply attack, do the trigger button to shoot right. Say if I did it 3 times. Each consecutive time I do that, it increases the accuracy of my weapons. So I'm always going to guarantee to shoot one of them. So that's also a nice perk to have.
Ah.
One of the most useful perks, though, has to be the scavenger perk. Because not having ammo for a very long time can get really daunting. Especially if you're going up against, like, super mutants, which can pretty much damage sponges. Holy shit. Super mutant suicider just blew himself up in the distance with a mini nuke. And yes, they do that. They're that crazy in this game. They did that in Fallout 3 in New Vegas as well, but you know what I mean. You know what I don't get, right? Each time you look
What?
at a stealth build guide on this game, there's always that one. There's always like someone who calls it an OP stealth build. Yes, it's overpowered, but you don't need to say that in the actual title. Stealth in most games is generally overpowered anyway. Take the spy's cloak and dagger from. Take the spy's cloak and dagger, for example, from Team Fortress 2. You can literally stay in the cloak forever.
Well, a lot of people despise the cloak and dagger.
And it's alright to despise it, but it's one of the better cloaking methods in the game. Take this, the normal cloak watch, the digi cloak watch, the default one, like they're giving us the spy. That one's overpowered as well. You just need to know when to cloak.
A lot of them are overpowered. People just don't know how to fricking use the weapons right.
Also, if you want a good spy main, if you want to watch a good spy main on Team Fortress 2, I recommend...
No, I don't have to watch a good spy main. I'm already a decent spy main.
I thought I learned all I could playing as spy till I saw a guy called Mr. Paladin.
I already know about him. I watched him a lot.
Yeah. It's funny though, because he's actually considered one of the few spy mains in the entire YouTube thing.
The only thing I haven't been able to pull off is the trick stab. Usually I just have to get lucky with that.
Well, that's what's crazy about the trick stab. It's mainly based around RNG anyway. You just need to learn the timing, really. And you need to know the hitbox of the enemies.
Yeah.
Like, say for example, you may not know this, but you know the Pyro's hitbox? Their backstab hitbox goes across their back and to the side of them on the left. So you can effectively backstab them from... Oh, fuck! Sorry. You can effectively backstab them from just the side.
You can effectively backstab them from... Oh, fuck!
Feral Goo managed to spot me. But yeah, you can effectively backstab them from the side.
I know, that's the trick stab. I just have issues with that.
Not all. I think is only a few ones that the backstab needs to be from the back still, like the scout and the scout's trick stab box is really small. Like, you literally have to quickly turn and backstab them as they're going past you with a trick stab. Like, you literally have to make sure it lands somewhere on the back, even if you're facing at an angle at them. The hitboxes are very, very hard to get used to. The Scout's hitbox is probably the worst one to try and go up against.
Casually, anyway. Trust me,
In
I have been on my
general,
fair share of, like, pro scout maids. You have no idea how badly they piss me off.
especially when they check behind them frequently when they're going through doorways. Just imagine that though. You go to uncloak, and as you're uncloaking, that one guy that actually has a headset hears it, and then bam, you've got like you've got fucking buckshot right in your face. And not only that though, up close, they're dangerous as well. So it's like, I think it's 2 blasts with some of the weapons. Yeah, 2 blasts with some of the weapons to actually kill a spy. I think it's I can't remember what it is. I think it's the soda popper, that shotgun. I think it's 2 blasts from that and you're dead as a spy. It's funny though, because the scout doesn't actually have the lowest amount of health in the game.
If anything, the scout has the lowest.
Well, it isn't the only one that has the lowest. The spy's kind of next to it. Because spies can be one shot by the ambassador in the head and still get insta-gipped. Just like most other classes, really. Again, the ambassador is practically a literally 44 Magnum revolver. That makes sense that he would kill them so fast with a headshot. That's like that's like literally a 750 mile per hour bullet going straight to their head.
Painful.
Painful, and you can blow their head off. And believe me, I've seen people blow their heads off with that gun. Like completely off. As if it was a sniper. That was before they obviously patched the whole exploding the head. Because its original hitbox was actually that of a sniper's hitbox. Well, its original hit scan was that of a sniper's hit scan. That means no matter how far away you were, it would always land a headshot. Until they eventually gave it a normal standard revolver hit scan. See, here's the thing though, that people don't understand about weapons in video games. Yes, there are some weapons that can hit you no matter what your speed is. And then there's others that actually take speed into consideration. I'm going to explain this in like the best way I can. Hit scan weapons are an instant thing. It's literally just a laser going straight to the target. It hits instantly.
If there's anything I learned from games, not all hit scan weapons are like instant kill. All they really do is do a really good job at targeting.
I'm not saying they're instant kill. What I'm trying to explain is that it's a laser. It doesn't have a projectile speed. It hasn't got a set speed.
Yeah, it goes from point A to point B.
It goes point A to point B instantly. It always hits. You just need to give it a set amount of damage and bam, you've got a hit scan weapon. And then there's weapons in video games that have consideration. put into them. Like, oh, should I aim slightly above the head so I can try and get a headshot from further away? Or should I try and be an idiot and try and shoot them in the head when the weapons in the game actually shoot projectiles out? And yes, there are a fair share of weapons in video games that actually do shoot physical projectiles, like an actual bullet out of them.
I know.
Like, say for example, Halo used to have hit scan weapons. It was only
I know.
It was only until
I've played the original Halo weapon guns. Like, I do know, like, about hit scan weapons, about the other types of weapons.
Oh, most weapons though that have heavy arcs though, that shoot physical projectiles, mostly hit for more damage. Let me just draw an example for that. The dragon ammo from Monster Hunter, it has a heavy arc, but if you land that hit, damn, that's a fuck ton of damage you're doing to that Elder Dragon. Not only that though, it has a chance to Elder Seal the fucker as well, which is everyone wants. Because Elder Seal nullifies some of the abilities. Like, another example for weapons shooting actual physical projectiles is the ranged weapons in Fallout 4. They actually shoot a physical projectile out. I have to aim slightly at the forehead to actually get a proper headshot. Of course, me saying that, it's not really that bad. Hit scan weapons, however, you can aim straight in the head and always, like, do a headshot or something like that. Also, I've been doing some, tons of research on how physical projectile weapons in games work. Turns out the physical projectiles actually do have physics to them. Like, the weapons do actually have, mechanics built into them that actually hit the... Say, for example, the hammer that hits the back of the bullet. There is actually a hammer moving back and forward inside the weapon that actually hits the back of the bullet, igniting the gunpowder, making it fly out of the gun. I'm not even joking, some games actually do that. Some games just make it so the projectile just goes flying out of the thing without any hammer. It's not hard to program this, and it's not hard to have physics. It's not hard to have physics based into a bullet as well. For example, if I were to just shoot straight up in the sky in Fallout 76, or in Fallout 4, the bullet wouldn't just land on the floor. Well, the bullet wouldn't just continue going like a hit scan would.
I know the difference between normal and hit scan weapons. I've played enough games to know.
It's very weird though, because you saying that, and I'm like talking to the audience about all this.
Oh dear God.
You keep
I
forgetting
once
about
again,
me.
I keep forgetting you're streaming. Like, I have not done streaming in so long, and I keep forgetting. Of course, then again, I never exactly had an audience whenever I attempted to stream, so I guess that might have something to do with it as well. Hello, darkness, my old friend, am I right?
Yeah. It's funny though, each time when I call you out on you not remembering, because you always feel so fucking embarrassed afterwards.
And I'm really embarrassed, just like, God damn it, I forgot it again. More like that kind of a feeling.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Oh, it's my luck. Not gonna go in that direction. I'm just trying to get over to this castle area, and I'm already being, like, bombarded by fucking super mutants.
I'm currently jumping back into battle with my heavy Gundam. Or whatever the heck it's called. I forget what exactly it was called. All I know is it allows me to swap between 3 different types of long-range, heavy cannon ammunition, and I love it.
Oh god. Oh my god. Sometimes when I'm spotted, I just need to shoot at the enemy and hope they die before I do. It's kind of funny though, because I've actually had people say that strafing actually works in this game. It doesn't. The enemies still hit you regardless if you're strafing or not when shooting at them. They just don't hit you as frequent. Think of this, the enemies actually have like somewhat of an aimbot when it comes to fucking shooting at you.
Someone there?
I always found it interesting why, like, I've always found it interesting in video games how the developers actually went out their way to have like this entire system built just for their guns to shoot real physical like bullets in the game. That's always perplexed me, that has. Because it's always been like that whole staple where it's like, oh, so that hit scan weapons. Yeah, those are nice and all, but have you ever had a gun that shoots real bullets in a video game? Well, technically they're still not real bullets, but you know what I mean. Like, they actually shoot a physical bullet that has a trajectory and a velocity and all that. Like, of course you can also put upgrades on guns in video games that will increase the velocity, so you don't need to worry about any like bullet fall or anything like bullet drop or anything when firing them, which kind of defeats the purpose of even having physical bullets in a video game to begin with, but you know what I mean. But knowing that your bullet is actually like flying through the air instead of just like a beam that just hits the wall, that just goes from point A to point B instantly, is actually pretty cool. Like, say for example, Black Ops 4, the weapons in that game shoot physical bullets. They actually have a system put in place where the gun actually fires, the guns actually fire physical bullets. Most games these days are starting to do that. Say for example, Evil Within. The Evil Within is a horror game, but yeah, you actually shoot a physical bullet out of your guns.
Word of Christ, completely overrun, and where the hell were my teammates? Oh god.
What happened?
Oh, one of them lost signal completely. The other one's going after the enemy base, and so we're left with just 3 people to stop an onslaught of 5.
Oh god, Super Mutant Suicider. No, 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 I don't want to be blown up, thank you. Very fucking crazy, yo. Oh god. Oh god. The first ever game, the first ever time when I ever found out that some games in the world actually had physical bullets in them, though, was when I used to play a game with my mates back in Xbox 360 days. This game was, let's see. It was, what's it called again? Battlefield Bad Company 2, that was it. Well, no, it was actually not Bad Company 2, it was actually Bad Company and Bad Company 2. But yeah, the original... Yeah, that's the ever first time I figured out that some guns in games actually shot physical projectiles. I only just recently found out that in Halo Reach and in, Halo 3, they started, the weapons in that game started shooting actual projectiles. It's actually kind of funny though, thinking about all that. So, oh, there's a weapon. It's like really powerful, right? In a game that shoots a physical projectile. Then when you shoot it, it's like sounds like one of the most beefiest things you've ever fired. And then you put into consideration, and then you think in your head, this thing's got to be firing this bullet like very fast if it sounds that beefy. I've always found those bullets to be. I always found like crazy, like there's some crazy guns around the game. Oh God. Come on, reload. Oh, thank fuck he blew himself up. And yes, I'm saying thank fuck to a super mutant suicide that blown himself up with his... No, super mutant hound. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Fucking hell. Oh God, that's... No, run. Please, character, run. Oh, no, I've got AP left. Fuck. No. No. No, there's a Mirelurk chasing me everywhere. Really? I just went around in a circle. Oh my God. Ah, dick doll. I don't need a dick doll, but... Damn, this really makes me wish I could make loads of fucking right away without having a fucking perk in chemist. Well, no, I can make Radaway, it's just... What the fuck? Right, Preston. I finally made it to this goddamn castle area. I don't want to pickpocket Preston, thank you.
Excuse me.
Everyone's here, General. There it is. Pretty impressive, huh? Its real name is Fort Independence, but the Minutemen always just called it the castle. Now you can see why I wanted to take it back.
Definitely. 600 years old? It's in pretty good shape.
That's right. They don't make them like they used to. You take this place back, people will know we mean business. primary objective is to clear the courtyard. That's where we should see the most
The
opposition.
hell I had to go through just to get over here, though.
If we circle around south, we could also
Like,
reach the main
you
gate.
wouldn't, like, I've still got, like, the distant beeps of the suicider,
We split up
of
and
the,
fight them from both sides.
of the super mutant suicider.
Why not let them come to us? We set up a firing line on this side. You can draw them out.
Well, General, what do you think? Let's hit them from both sides. We'll split up, and you can join whichever side you think needs the extra support. All right, people. You heard the General. Let's move out. Try not to draw their attention until we're in position.
You know, I've always liked Fallout games for, like, their story. Do I? Yeah, I have enough. Wait, what am I doing? What did I do? Why did I drop? Your head goes boom. I meant to equip it. Okay, this is cool. Wait, where's Preston? Wait, did we have a guy die? Or no? No, we didn't. One of the Minutemen guys I've recruited into the new Minutemen just went, Minutemen, hell yeah! After we killed a bunch of Mirelurks. Oh, fucking hell. I literally need to sacrifice my health. No, I don't want to shoot.
Yes, sir. Let's do this.
Right, so we've cleared out the Maya-like eggs, almost. Ooh, I got that from really far away. Nope, I don't want to shoot Preston. That will kill him in one shot. Because he doesn't scale with my level when he's my companion. So yeah, he's a temporary companion during this quest. So that's the reason why he doesn't scale with my level. Oh, didn't mean to shoot you. Didn't mean to shoot any of these. Oh. Are you gonna shoot at Preston or me? Me.
Excuse me. I'm a bit curious now. How many people are watching?
Only one at the moment.
Uh,
Hello, Preston.
Hey there. We need to focus on taking the castle back.
Aha.
yes! Last second victory. Come from behind. Oof. High score on damage.
What the hell was that?
Oh no, am I like queens coming? Oh fuck. Yeah, Maya like queen. Oh god. She's menacing looking.
Huh.
She's taller than... Oh, where goes Preston? He's dead.
Can he be revived or no?
No. It's not like in... It's not like Skyrim where you can revive your dead companions.
Oh, so if a companion dies in Fallout, they're dead for good?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Are you gonna revive Preston, or...? Well, my time in Gundam is slowed to a crawl. I think I'm going to switch games. Your pick, Borderlands 3 or Iceborne?
Iceborne. I'd say.
Okay, then.
So what? Oh, there's two different pipe pistols I have on.
Guess it's off to the guiding lands, then. The most ass-backwards environment they could have possibly thought up.
Oh, hello. Goodbye, my luck. Fucking reload. Oh.
Be right back. Good lord, someone's driving up this dead-end street with a freaking trailer. That is not going to end well.
Wait, with a trailer truck.
The kind of trailer that you would keep, like, one of those, excuse me, lawnmowers on? One of the big ones that you ride in? Looks like they had a four-wheeler ATV or something in it.
I had to use a blood pack. 2 blood packs to heal myself though. Oh, hello, my luck. Yeah, Preston, you want to help here? There's a miner coming after me. Preston? Preston! Well, you're not Preston, you're that random Minutemen guy.
Here's a good start.
Hagrid's on a barking spree, ain't he?
God damn it, my mom's home. There goes the idea of playing Monster Hunter. Well, I'll talk to you next time, okay, Coco?
Okay. Something tells me I should really leave this quest till I'm like high level. Because I'm only like level... $10 or $15 maybe. Level 20, yeah, I think I'll come back here when I'm a much higher level. I'm going back there because it's saying kill the Myalurk Queen.
Guess it could be worse. See what you can do with it. I'm gonna go see what else is left around.
Once I power this up, we'll be ready to broadcast. Once I power this up, we'll be ready to broadcast. Once I power this up, we'll be ready to broadcast. Once I power this up, we'll be ready to broadcast. Once I power this up, we'll be ready to broadcast. Once I power this up, we'll be ready to broadcast.
I've powered it up though.
Once I power this up, we'll be ready to broadcast.
When I saw that thing coming out of the water, I was sure.
Once I power this up, we'll be ready to broadcast.
There's a generator attached to it.
Once I power this up, we'll be ready to broadcast.
I've powered it up.
Once I power this up, we'll be ready to broadcast.
What am I missing?
There we go. Once I power this up, we'll be ready to broadcast.
It's attached to a goddamn fucking generator. It's attached to a generator. Is there anything else I need to attach it to? Anything else? It's attached to a generator. You're kidding me.
Seems to be in working order. Seems to be in working order. Seems to be in working order. Hey.
Wow, we really did it. I've been watching the Minutemen fall to pieces for so long, Now we've got to pay off on what we started. Bring the whole Commonwealth together and make it last this time. So, back to business. But with Radio Freedom up and running, we can broadcast alerts to you anywhere, anytime.
Please respond if you can.
Taking off
I'll let you know if I get
the label of my brew bottle.
anyone that needs it. And let me help
And
you.
yes, I do that a lot. Right, so when I arrive here, I'm just gonna stop streaming.
I know I'm not the only person who may be lost. I miss him so much.
But yeah, I'm gonna stop live streaming now.